Have you ever asked your child a simple question and the answer you get is, I don't know, I can't do it, it's too hard? Maybe it happens during homework, maybe when they need to make a decision, or maybe when something unexpected happens. They freeze, they look at you for help, they shut down instead of trying. And you wonders, why? Why wouldn't my child think? Why would they give up so easily? Why do they feel lost? Where is their confidence? Parents, your child is not refusing to think. They simply haven't learned how to think. They are not lacking intelligence. They are lacking critical thinking. The most important skill a child can develop. Hello everyone, I am Priyanka from EduPlatz Talks. Let's dive into what critical thinking really is, why it's essential in today's world, why today's kids struggle with it, and most importantly, how you can build it every single day through a simple, meaningful activities. This episode will change how you see your child and change how they see themselves. Let's begin. Critical thinking sounds like a complicated skill, but it's actually beautifully simple. Critical thinking is the ability to understand information, question things, analyze situations, see patterns, weigh options, solve problems, and make better decisions. It's what helps a child go from I don't get it to let me try to understand this, from I can't do it to there must be some another way, from tell me the answer to let me think about it. Critical thinking is the foundation for confidence, independent learning, emotional control, smart decision making, problem solving, creativity. Without it, kids feel lost. With it, they feel unstoppable. We live in a world full of information, choices, distractions, and challenges. Kids need critical thinking because the world is unpredictable. They must be able to adapt, reason, and find solutions. Success depends on problem solving skills. Every subject, math, science, writing, arts, requires thinking. It strengthens emotional intelligence. Critical thinking teaches kids to pause, reflect, and respond calmly instead of reacting. It helps them detect misinformation. Kids need to question, compare, and understand, not believe everything they hear. It makes learning easier, understanding, memorizing. It builds independence. Kids rely less on adults and more on their own ability to think. Critical thinking is not an academic advantage, it's a lifetime changer. Let's talk about why this generation struggles. We are not blaming kids, we are understanding the environment they live in. Instant gratification from the screen. Everything is fast, thinking is slow. Kids avoid slow. Fear of being wrong. Kids think mistakes are failures, so they avoid trying. Adults solve problems too quickly. We want to help, but we accidentally remove their thinking movements. Overstructured routines. Kids don't get enough unstructured play, where imaginations and problem solving grows naturally. Too many answers, not enough questions. They memorize what they don't understand. They complete tasks but don't explore ideas. And here is the beautiful truth. None of this is permanent. Thinking is a skill, a trainable, buildable skill. We are about to see how. Let's get practical. Here are the most powerful, simple, everyday habits that build critical thinkings. You don't need textbooks, you don't need lessons, you only need consistency. When you ask, what do you think? This single sentence changes everything. Kids stop relying on parents and start triggering their own brain. Encourage curiosity, not correctness. If your child asks why, respond with, "That's a great question. Why do you think that happens?" Curiosity fuels thinking. Let them make choices. Give choices. What should we cook? Which route should we take? When kids choose, they think. Let them try before you help. If you help them too quickly, you block growth. Give them 30 seconds of silence to think. It's powerful. Teach them to break problems into steps. Ask, what's the first small step we can take? What do we know already? Learning to break problems is the half of the solutions. Celebrate thinking, not answers. Say, I like how you thought about that. You tried different way. That's smart. This strengthens motivation. Play, what would you do? Daily ask practical scenarios. Maybe, what do you think if we ran out of water at home? How would you solve a day without electricity? This builds reasoning. Talk about your own thought processes. Children learn thinking by observing thinking. Say things like, I am choosing this because it makes sense to do this first, because model the mindset you want them to have. Give us small daily challenges. Ask them to find two differences between two objects. Sort this from biggest to smallest. What patterns do you see? Micro challenges turns to macro thinking. Reflect every evening. Ask, what was tricky today? What strategy did you try? What helped you understand better? Reflection strengthens the brain more than practice. Here are high impact activities you can include in your options. Puzzles, Sudoku, crosswords, some strategic games like chess, checkers, some pattern and sequencing games like Rubik cubes, matching cards. Story thinking. After reading a story, ask them, why did the character do that? DIY and building tasks. Lego, crafts, number and logic games like simple logic puzzles, debate and discussions. Let kids explain, argue and justify ideas. These activities are not extra. They are brain gymming. They grow focus, memory, reasoning, problem solving, confidence, creativity, the foundation of critical thinking. So parents, your child is not born thinker. Thinking is learned. Thinking is practiced. Thinking is cultivated. Every I don't know is not a sign of weakness. It's an opportunity to build a strength. By creating a home filled with curiosity, exploration, small challenges, meaningful questions, time to think, patience, reflection, you raise a child who does not shut down but shows up. A child who does not say, I can't, but says, let me try. A child who does not avoid thinking but enjoys it. Thank you for joining me today. I am Priyanka from EduPlatz Talks. And together we are raising thinkers who will shape the future, one thoughtful moment at a time. Thank you so much.